everyone informed. The mighty Alan Norris.
Who's this for?
This is for you. Same as it were last time. You drawn the time before the time before that. You're going to bridge or throw.
No, oh, this is for Dave then.
For Dave.
This is for you, Dave.
You draw for your next person.
58.
Can't leave you not drawn.
Island.
Yeah.
Yeah, Island. This is for me for that.
Hello. Hello, GoPro. I don't know what it is.
2 cards. 2 and crop.
Is that mine?
No, it's mine. Right, good morning, fisher people. I'm Alan Norris from FishOn TV, and this is our kid, Woody, David Wood from Bag Up TV. Good morning to you, Mr. Wood.
I tell you what, it's absolutely freezing.
Well, you've had ice over this morning.
Yeah.
Mine was solid.
Iced over, all lane as I go up to the top, like, like that.
Oh, it's
skiing
spinning.
up, yeah.
Yeah,
It was horrible. I've dropped
was.
our young'un off today at Westwood, you know.
He's getting keen, isn't
Yeah,
he?
he wants to go to Westwood. I said, you're not going to really catch much of it. I don't care, I just want to go. So he's gone and he's took
You
the
can't
break.
knock him, can you?
Yeah. But we've had some good news, haven't we? You have been on a bit of a stormy mission, eh?
Like a tidal wave, innit?
You've been fishing nearly more than anybody, probably more than Alan Scawthorne, who's a professional angler. You go fishing all the time, don't you?
I try and get off at least twice a week, at least.
More. So, some good news. You've qualified for the Golden Rod Feeder Championship.
Yeah,
Well
get
done,
in.
Alan. And we'll be going down to Larford together. It'd be a good laugh, won't you?
Yeah.
First big one.
Yeah.
Big one down
Yeah.
there.
Looking forward to it. I've tried hard. I've had a few close calls, haven't I?
Yeah. You
Tried
have tried hard.
so-
You've done well, mate. I'm proud of you. And then, to top it off, Friday, you go out in another storm.
Oh, storm mighty again, wasn't it? 90-mile-an-hour winds. I'll tell you what, it wasn't quite 90-mile-an-hour winds, but I've had to put my leg over my keep net to keep it in water. It was that bad. It was lifting it straight up.
And you've qualified again, haven't you, at Langgold Lakes for Guru Feeder Cup.
One match from that, though. A lot didn't turn up, but you've still got to beat them other people that's there, haven't you?
You should be treating me today with all the money you've been winning. Yeah, I've got you a little bit of a try these out. These are his new feeders from Garbolino. There you go. Try them out, Alan. See what you think. Nice little
10 grammers.
10 grammars.
Well,
I've got
20.
a few more if you want some more.
How small they are. Look, not much bigger than my thumbnail.
Yeah.
Perfect, then.
I thought they're alright, aren't they?
Yeah. Hey, they're doing a nice job, Garbolino, with all this stuff now, aren't they?
Oh, we've got some new luggage and all sorts coming out.
Oh, you're going to look smart, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Smart,
yeah.
eh?
What we here for, Dave? His favourite.
Right, I'm off. I'll see you later.
We are here on the 26th of January, Sunday, at Hallcroft Fisheries for the Bait Tech Feedermaster Winter Pairs.
Do you know what? When I wake up and I know I've got to drive here, I'm like this.
Oh, no.
I have to have a deep breath before I really walk in the door here.
It's a good job
it's
we can
hard,
keep
isn't
smart.
it? It's hard. It's hard work.
They fished the Angling Trust qualifier yesterday.
Yeah.
And there's some, like, mega top anglers. Fishing pole. Andy Bennett, for example, has had £6. You know what I mean? That is just... There's been more blanks than weigh-ins yesterday, haven't there?
Yeah.
And Dave, I've drawn Dave Moat, but he's on the island. You might have wind off your back there, Dave, when it turns
I
up.
hope I have,
I think
because
you might
it's
do.
bloody freezing. You know what I've got, though?
Back ball up and down, yeah.
So...
A good exercise for you, Dave. You don't want exercise, do you?
No, I'd rather just sit there. I'll fish outside in my van.
And
I've got to go on island.
On island, yeah.
Oh, God. They're not very good pegs, are they?
They haven't been, no. But there's a chance where you are, when your section, the section winds have come from there, down that end. So you've half a chance. And I've drawn myself Croft 2, which, even though everywhere is fishing awful, if there's some fish there, there's a chance of a decent weight, isn't there? If there's some there, if I get it right, I don't know. You take
I don't mind it there. I think it's all right. You catch a few perch down to your left, and then you've got like a cut out of them weeds, in front of you, and I know there's a few carp hanging around there, so you might catch a. I'd set a carp rig up just in case. You don't have to fish it.
Yeah.
And then just fish out in front of you. You know what I mean? And maybe have a chuck for carp early while you bait a few swims or whatever. But you'll be all right, Alan. You're doing well and you're drawing well.
Yeah.
But there's some fish to be had there, I think.
I think so. Well, I'm hoping so. But you just never know here at Allcroft. It's been so difficult for us, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Like Mick Vaz reminded us, he says, in your current form, he says, you're in 27th position in this bait set. We haven't been able to do anything about it. There's just been no fish there, has there?
It's been hard work, mate. Yeah, it's been terrible, to be fair.
It has.
I can't catch out at the minute.
No, I can't. I know I've done a little bit better, but it's still been no fish, has there?
Yeah. Anyway, we best get to his pegs, haven't we? Because
is it 10:15?
10:15 or 3:15, innit? And
Right.
I've got a blooming walk down that bank.
So there we go, people. Wish us luck. We're going to do us damnedest today. Can only do your best, eh?
We'll try his best, eh?
We will do. So good luck, pal. Which you want to do? Boom.
Yeah, I love that.
Right, peg 2. You can't see it on there, but that's supposed to be peg 2. What do I think of it? I'll let you have a look. It's an end peg. Now I've seen them chucking earshot, but I've just got a feeling there's got to be perch and stuff in this area here. So that short line there, it's 10 metres from me, but I'm only probably about 4.5, 5 metres out maybe. So I've picked a line. I'd like to measure it actually to see how far it is, but I don't want to walk over there and put my body over it and big shadows, but I'm guessing I'm about 5 metres out, away from the bank towards the reeds. I'm not going tight up to the reeds. So just in this corner. Now I know the wind's blowing in, but bloody cold. And I don't think it's any good. I think you need to be other side of that lake when it's this cold. The other line, I've gone for 16 metres. And I've done that. Normally 13's what we fish, 13 or 14, but I've gone 16 on that. Because when I fished this lake before, I found that a lot of the fish have come that little bit further out. So I've gone 16 metres, and then I've gone 26 metres, which is just short of halfway by the look of it. I think 22, 26, yes, 26 metres I think I've clipped up at. And there I realised I'm going to start on the 26 metre line, pop in a little feeder in. I'll probably put one little feeder full in, see how that goes, but I will bait up one line for later on, the 16 metre line, and then obviously I might actually trickle some bait in early doors down that line to see if we can get onto some perch quite easy, because if you remember, Joe Crass was in the other corner and he was chucking a little maggot feeder over into his corner and he was catching some lovely perch. So I'm hoping that there's going to be some perch. So I'm probably about there. I'm not going to tight up. I'm hoping there's going to be some perch and stuff down there. That's my thought process. Could be wrong because I don't know this peg. I could be fishing it wrong. It could be to my right, but in my head I'm just thinking bit of cover over there, perch like hanging about reeds. There's a chance, so we'll see. Bait wise, got pinkies, maggots, casters, a few micros, got bloodworm there, got some squats, and I've got some in my bucket. I have to get it out. I've got some joker with ground bait. So I've never been able to find any squats, but somebody gave me them yesterday on Friday. I said I'll give that a go. So rather than feeding the joker out there, I'm going to feed some squats and see how that goes, and fish maybe maggot and bloodworm, stuff like that. We'll set off on maggot. I always set off on maggot. It tends to get the better fish, I think. I'm definitely thinking bloodworm, joker, sure, on the 16 metre line, and I'm hoping maggot to my left, double maggot or cast or something like that for the perch. That's the plan. Let's hope it works. I really don't know what to expect. All I can tell you is it's fishing hard in every single venue, so that's my plan. I think we might have to be a little bit patient with casting let's just see how it goes. Hold your nerve and hope that tip goes round. Wish me luck. What are we? We've got 2 hours left. I've been biteless, I've had a few liners, I've missed the odd little tap, which I think's roach. I'm on the 16 metre line. I had quite a few liners in the middle, but I just couldn't catch one. I've just started getting 1 or 2 indications on my 16 metre line. I've lost a little skimmer. I've only got 2 roach. I've had a look left, hoping there'd be some perch down there. Oliver's been catching some nice perch, chucking into the corner, but I've not had any down here. It's really tough. Dave's had a £1.5 skimmer, he reckons. I just have to hope when I'm going to feed this short line down here anytime now. I just have to hope that some skimmers turn up there. But it's looking grim. I just can't seem to get a bite from anywhere. Apart from this line now, just starting to get 1 or 2 roach and 2 bloodworm. Is that another little roach? A tiny little tap. No, missed it. They really are tiny little taps. Oh. So it's not looking great at the minute. And the wind and the weather's just turned for the worse. That's just got in a bit of a bird's nest. Right, so I'm going to get this get this tangle out. Hold on a sec, we're nearly there. I don't know how that's happened like that, I just had an indication. But yeah, it's not great, people. It's it's been really difficult. There's 1 or 2 people I keep seeing catching odd fish. I know Luke in the middle of the lake has had a £1.5 skimmer and a £1 skimmer, he says, and I'm assuming he's probably got 1 or 2 of these little roach. But yeah, it's been really difficult indeed. It's just how it is. I did fancy a few. I thought I'd get some perch down here to my left, but maybe I'm not chucked close enough to the reeds, I don't know. Oliver seems to be, that's what he's doing, he's chucking closer to the reed. Oh, I knew that wind's just blown. I'm going to have to concentrate and get this out. The wind's just blown the hook right round my rod. Not a lot we can do, people. It's just one of those days. Just a gust of wind just blew it straight round, straight over my rod. It's alright if it's blowing that way, away from your rod, but as soon as it went back I saw it blow, a little gust. So we just have to soldier on. I think after this cast I'm going to put some bait down here and hope that something turns up. Very poor day indeed. Just can't seem to get this winter pairs going at all. It's probably his worst year, I think, this. Just not been able to catch anything at all. So I just thought I'd give you a little update, and it's absolutely freezing. Oh, my hands are dropping off. I just had to put my coat on. It's just been raining, so not great at all, people. Just missed another one there. So quick, them bites. Bloodworm will be gone just about. Yeah, it is. But at least I'm getting a few indications. Let's just hope a few skimmers turn up on it. So, update shortly, people. Sorted me tangle out. It's literally been in 15 seconds and it went straight round. Feels like a skimmer. Best bite of the day, couldn't miss that one. Let's just hope I can get him in. Come on, son. He's putting a bit of a scrap up, it might not be a skimmer. Oh, it's a perch. Better than nothing, for sure. These are what I was hoping to catch to my left. It's just not worked out like that at all. Oh, nice little perchy. Now let's hope that we can get a few more of those and a few more later on. I've fed my margin down to my left. So let's just hope that this tip just wants to keep going around. That's what we're after. Oh, these tiny little bloodworm. So 2 bloodworm. There we go. See the wind's getting up. It's a right pain is this wind. God, put with enough of it on Friday. This will be difficult to get it accurate with a 10-gram feeder. We'll do his best. You can only do your best, people. Oh, it's just blown a yard to the left bottom. There's quite a bit of bait out there from when I fed it. Let's just see. I'll give it a few minutes. It's just so difficult to keep that accurate. I aimed right as my target and it blew about 3 metres to the left. I'm about 1 metre off my target. So it's not a total disaster. I would normally fish round my feed. So I'll give that a few minutes. See if it'll go around. Put more bites like the last one. Oh, it's just had a little. There we go. Be a roach. Stay on, stay on. Tiny little roach it'll be. They're not going to win me any prizes, are they? But it's ounces. Tiny little roach. So let me get back in. I'm going to have to cover the camera up. It's rain. You won't be able to see the rain, I don't think, but it's starting to get a bit worse. They're tricky little sods to get on these. But it's the only thing I can get a bite on. There we go. So we'll get back in. Come on, the tip, keep going round. That's what we're after, isn't it, people? Oh, it's gusting again. Never moved. Aimed a yard to the right, never moved. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. You believe that? Why didn't it just move like the last cast did? Right, there we go, we're back in. Update shortly. Come on, let's have some breams. I've just gone on my short line to the left, fearing the worst, and it's just gone round. Got a feeling it's either it could be a perch. Oh no, it's a bream. It's a good one. I know, it's a proper one. That's a good sign. Yeah, that's a proper one. That'll do. Thank goodness for that. Now he's got to be 2.5, maybe £3. Look at that, that's a beauty. Oh, thank goodness for that. So I'm up to 9 roach, that perch, and I've just had that bream. and there's about an hour to go, so I can't tell you how relieved I am, because I'm sick of watching Oliver pull these perch. He's just had a carp as well. I'm beginning to think I'd picked the wrong lines, as you do. I think if I fished it again, I'd probably have a line next to them reeds like Oliver has. But like I say, when I've watched people fish this peg before, I've not seen them chuck to them reeds like he's doing, so you know, something to bear in mind for next time. But yeah, that's just helped considerably. Let's just hope we can get a few more of those. Be nice if there's a few turned up. Really would. Lovely bite as well, lovely positive plonk into the water. Just what the doctor ordered, thank you very much. Dave says it's fishing ridiculously hard there. I'm not sure if I've just had a liner there or whether it was the wind, I can't really tell. It's just blowing my tip all over. I'm sure I just had a liner, but it's difficult to tell with this wind. There was no mistake in the bite anyway, so just got to wait till it plonks right into the water, then you know you've got a fish on, which is what that did. But it's just blowing like this all the time, but I'm pretty sure the line just seemed a bit steadier than the whipping that it's taking off the wind, so I hope you can hear me. So yeah, that's just helped out massively, that. I don't know what weight I've got there, that's £3, perch for about 7 ounce, 8 ounce, and then I've got 8 skimmers, so maybe £4, but I know Luke's had a bream and some skimmers. Just have to hold his breath, keep his fingers crossed, his toes crossed that keeps going round. So come on the breams, this is what we're after.
Well.
What do you think to that for a day then, Dave?
That were absolutely freezing.
No,
tell you what.
you.
I don't know how we survived these. This has been the worst it's ever been, this, hasn't it? Every time we come here, it's just storm after bloody storm, this.
Unbelievable. That first hour or so wasn't bad. I thought, oh, we might get away with it. And then it kicked in, didn't it? Oh,
I thought, oh, this ain't too bad, this. You know what I mean? I thought, I can... And then tip went round and I thought, hey up, here we go, skimmer. I thought, this is alright.
Come on.
Well, I only had one arm up. I weren't giving it the double.
Actually, you had the bite, a proper bite, when you rung me, didn't
yeah,
you?
because I rang you and I said, have you had out yet? And you went, no, I ain't had out. And I went, hey up, my tip's gone. And it went, and it were a proper good one.
Yeah.
I just had a liner before and it were, you could tell it were a carp liner because it just went like that. I picked up and they were out there and then chucked back over at the same spot. And then I rang you and it just went, And I thought, oh, that's a lovely bite. And I got that in, £1.5 skimmer. And I thought, hey up,
rocking and rolling.
Here we go now.
Steady away, yeah.
Everyone's shouting up, not had a bite, not had a bite. No one's had a bite. I'm thinking, I've got one in net, mate.
Yeah.
And then, that were it then. And then I've had one more bite in last hour, and it's gone. And I thought, here we go. And then it went, and I hit it like that, and it just went dunk. And I thought, that's not a bream. And I'm there taking clip. I took clip off, and I'm there, you know, like you do.
Like I do. Like everybody does.
And then it went right down, and it was taking line, taking. I thought, oh, I'm gonna get this back. And I started giving it some, you know, getting it back, and then it just went slack. And I thought, oh, brings hooking, and it's like this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you give it too much. You can't help it though, can you?
You're only on a fine wire silverfish hook, aren't you, to try and catch them skimmers? But
yeah.
So that were it. £1.8, one fish, 2 bites.
I know you people are probably thinking, well, that's absolutely rubbish, but no, even with the pole yesterday, there were lots of blanks, £1, 4 ounces, 6. Nobody caught anything yesterday, did they, on Moat?
Well, it just should. I've had Will Freeman next to me. I hadn't had a bite for 5 hours nearly. Last 10 minutes it's gone round, he's got a skimmer at £1.12.
Just pipped you.
And he's just done me. But that just shows you how hard it is, isn't it? That people...
England international guy, isn't he? So he knows what he's doing.
Knows what he's doing, and
it's just so horrible on that Moat at the minute. It's just impossible. Well, I've drawn that croft down here.
I fancy it there, look at it.
I know, I did.
Did you chuck up to weeds?
I didn't know. I didn't go up to reeds. I kept away from it. I've watched people fish it before, and unless they're fishing for a carp, they tend to fish away. So I've had 2 lines. I've had one fairly close and one away. I never had a bite near reeds, but I think I should have gone a lot closer looking at what Oliver's done. 2.5 hours in,
I'd have loved that peg.
I've not had a bite. Tried that short line, went on it a bit early because there could be some perch turn up there.
Yeah.
Never had a sign. Eventually, on my 16 metre line, I've started getting 1 or 2 indications. I've had a few roach. I think I've had 11 roach, 1 perch, and a bream. And they've weighed £4.8.
Yes. That'll put us up. What's that? 4, 5, 6. Ooh, £6. We'll move right up with that, won't we?
But it was frustrating because Luke's straight into him first couple of casts. Guy to my right's catching roach from the off, and I could not.
Yeah, because you're in corner. What did Oliver weigh? Do you know?
Not sure. He reckoned he had about £15, but he was catching some lovely quality
£20 then, hasn't he?
Yeah. So he's done well. He's done well as Oliver there.
I think the fishing worm meat got to be on there.
I don't know. I'm not sure. I know if he likes feeding casters, doesn't he? But I've fed casters down there.
He doesn't talk to me now. No, he's winning. He doesn't say what he's doing. Before, when he was doing crap, like, yeah, well, I've tried this and I've tried that. And then I ring him now and I'm like, what you been doing then? How you doing? Just lucky pegs, draw, you know what I mean? All that. He's doing something different, isn't it?
Yeah.
He doesn't say out now.
I know he feeds casters short for sure. So, but I don't think he's not had anything short. None of them on that bank have. I think I've had that bream short and a decent roach and a small roach. None of them's caught short over there. They've all seemed to have caught sort of...
They'll have done well again then, won't they? Him and his father.
His dad's had 1 skimmer.
Oh, but if he's got £20, that's still
he's definitely
still
got
good enough, isn't it?
He's definitely got £15 to £20, but he's been catching, so he's chucking into the corner. If I had to do it again, I'd still set a line up to my right where I'm catching those roach, but when I go along, I'd go at side of them reeds.
You know what I'd have done now?
Yeah, you'd fish for carp.
I'd have put a piece of corn on, empty feeder, and I'd have chucked it tight as I can next to them reeds.
Yeah.
And if I'd have got one, I'd have ripped them out.
Yeah.
But
Did cross my mind, but you know, I don't know. I thought I'd get some skimmers down here. I did. Bottom were clean. First time ever on reed. That fish were lovely. I thought.
Oh yeah, it's normally crap in it on
I thought I'm due some fish here. Just didn't quite happen. Not what you can do, Dave, is there?
So we'll probably be round about the same position. I tell you what, we've got a mission to not come last on the last bloody match, haven't we? We need to make sure we keep above bloody Keith, I think. I think he's last, did he, Keith? Or is he beating us?
No, he's beating us, he's
Oh,
Keith.
God,
Yeah,
Keith beating
I think they had like a £7 and £8 on the matches, didn't they? They're doing alright.
So, last round, I can't wait. Bloody get it over and done with.
Oh, he's been ringing me up. He's not been sleeping. He hasn't been able to wait to get here. Oh no, it's total opposite to that, isn't it, Dave?
I've been hard on like a freaking baby.
But that has been tough. The worst weather that, I mean, I thought it was bad on Friday when I fished with them, I don't know, 50 to 70 mile an hour winds. They're 50 mile an hour winds, rain, and it's 3 degrees, absolutely Baltic.
Freezing, isn't it?
But you can only do your best, and we have.
What else to say?
That's it. No else to say, people. So
I'm deflated in this league.
I hope you've still enjoyed the videos that we put out. It's not always all glory.
Always look on the bright side of life. Money, money, any. Right, I'm off.
Right, don't forget, people, it is free to it is absolutely free to subscribe to our channels.
Well, I have to pay out.
No. If you click that notification bell, you get all his videos as we upload them, and a thumbs up, boom, would be very, very nice. So until next time, people, take care, and don't forget to keep on bagging.
And I'll see you later, fish on.